So they stopped the bleeding. She was fine. And I remember the next morning walking from the hospital to the hotel where we were staying, and it's really early in the morning. There's no cars on the street, and this was September. So it felt good to be out of the hospital in the cool wind and leaves go, scuttling down the street, and I just felt like this overwhelming relief because she was alive and she had survived, and I just felt so exhausted and so weak and just limp with it, and I felt destroyed. And then, so right after that, I get questioned by the FBI. And I lied to them. I shouldn't have, but they started telling me stuff that she'd done. I didn't believe it. There was no way. No way. Not my sister that I had just almost lost. There was no way that they were going to try to say that she was that kind of person. And there was no way I was going to risk her again. She was too fragile. She almost died. She was barely coherent. She was still in the hospital. There was no way I was going to let them know where she was and question her, and there was no way that she could be that person, so I lied. I told them exactly what her clients had told me to tell them, and I lied, and they knew it. And I lied to protect her, and I lied because I really didn't believe she was that person. I really didn't. But I did. I lied. And I got indicted. And I went to jail for 72 hours. And that was horrible. It was freezing. And I was terrified. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know the severity of it, and they can be really scary when they're upset. They knew I lied, and they were not happy, and it was really scary. And when I got out and talked to my attorney, I realized how serious it was. I immediately ran to my sister, and she promised me that she would lie to them and tell them that it was all her, because I still didn't understand what it was that we had done wrong. I didn't realize, because I hadn't gotten the whole story. I just thought it was not showing a few things. I didn't realize the whole scope of it. And she promised me that she would tell them I had nothing to do with it, because I hadn't. She didn't. She tried to sell me out. But the more I spoke to my attorney, by the next time that I went in and met with the FBI, with my attorney, I knew what she'd done, what they'd all done, what they had got me involved in without my knowing. They ended up stealing, the charges are wire fraud and mail fraud. And those invoices I had that the buyers and sellers supposedly knew about, they were falsified. They were shell companies, and they funneled about $16 to $20 million into separate accounts. I had no idea. I changed numbers, I hid things, but I not once knew that those were false, and I did not know my sister was part of that. I didn't know she was stealing millions of dollars. I had no idea. So, I'm guilty and have a felony. That was 4 years ago. That was 2011 when that happened. And since then, I took a plea agreement. I accepted responsibility for my part. And that was really hard to accept that I had done something wrong. I didn't know, but I should have. I should have questioned. I should have listened to that voice inside that thought something was off. I should have pressed beyond the answers she gave me. The answers were what I wanted to hear, and so I never looked further. So it's my fault because I didn't ask. It's my fault because I didn't want to know, and my actions led me here. But it's her fault too, because she used me. The more I know now, she got me to go work there so she could use me as cover. My name is on every single file. She did that on purpose. I've had to testify against her twice. She still is lying to everyone and saying that she's innocent and that I was the mastermind and I sold her out. And I've never, ever lied. Okay, I lied the first 3 times I took to the FBI. That was within like a 2-3 day period, okay? But I never lied to her. And I never lied on the stand. And I have told the whole truth, and I've taken responsibility for what I did. Even if it meant me being in more trouble. I've done everything I can to try to set this right, to make amends. To somehow balance the scales and redeem myself. I don't know if I ever can. I lost my family through this. She was like my mom. She took me in after my divorce. She took me in after my mom tried to kill me. She helped raise us as kids. I lived with her for like 10 years. I helped raise her daughter, and I lost her and her daughter. I don't speak to her because I know what she is. But my niece, I miss her a lot. I've lost her. I lost that whole part of my life, and I realized she lied to me and she used me. She's still lying. It hurts really bad. I had to testify against her. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I told the truth about her. And I knew that it would hurt her. I knew that if they found her guilty, I would have part to blame because I told the truth. But I'm tired of lies. I'm tired of hiding the truth and everything. And that's why I'm doing this journal. Because I'm tired of hiding it. I'm pretending everything's okay. I'm pretending that my sister's fine and that everything's fine when it's not. really red. It's not okay. I told the truth, and I did what was right. But now she's in jail, and she's gonna be sentenced to prison, and it's gonna be a long time. I know I'm not the only reason. They had so much evidence against her. The more and more I learn, it's overwhelming, it's staggering. I have no idea that I can't even seem to relate this person that they're showing me with the person who I loved and I knew. I don't know how I never saw this, how my whole life she was this other person, and under it for years. I mean, this was years ago, and she did this years ago and knew and profited from it, and this wasn't the only client. I mean, I found out that she had multiple clients who have been indicted and imprisoned on the same type of stuff. And I found out that she was part of a Ponzi scheme that stole houses from old retirees and took their money from them. I mean, she there's no way to, I mean, it's hard to reconcile this person that they're showing me, that this is showing me, that this evidence, with the person that I grew up with, that used to make Barbie clothes for my dolls, that took me out for my very first drink, that gave me a place to live after my mom tried to kill me, that defended me as a kid from bullies. She's the first. I can't explain this person that she was. She taught me how to use makeup and style my hair and dress and talk to guys, and she was like Mom. And it was all a lie. She used me for money. Her own family. Every time she said she loved me, it was manipulation. She used me. And then when I testified against her, she lied about me. She tried to say it was all me. She made up lies about me. I never lied about her. I've spent 4 years worrying about hurting her by telling the truth, and she lied about me and tried to hurt